Hey guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy VI. This is part number 10, the 10th part. And we're going to be exploring this new little world that we've got uncovered. So last time we checked out the water temple and the Cave of Tides, which is here. Ended up here after facing a kraken. There's an earthquake. The world's restored on the surface, but still quite a lot to uncover. So let us get into it, and we'll start off first by exploring Amur or Amur. Anyway, let's speak to this lady. Hello. One of our village legends says how the four warriors will appear to banish the overflowing light and darkness. Woo! That's us. Oh, it's true. Okay. What's that all about? Oh, a peanut gallery? Those old men think they're the four legendary warriors. Inconceivable. These four old timers think they've been chosen to be the warriors of legend. Hey. Who knows? Maybe they are. Okay, let's speak to this guy. What's it? What do you want? We need to get into the sewers. We're looking for some Levigrass Shoes. You've got a death wish or something? That place is monster central, and it smells bad too. But we need Levigrass Shoes to find the fourth crystal. Crystal? You were four warriors of legend? What? Four warriors of... Oh, we're the chosen ones. Those four claim they are too. They say they go get to the sewers. And we'll beat them to a punch. Go, to the sewers, gentlemen, Tolly-o! Okay. I'll show you the way into the sewers myself. Follow me, set me free. Trust me, and we will escape them. But yeah, speak to this guy. He'll give you access to where we want to go. We do want to speak to the other townsfolk first. But yeah, if you want to press on ahead, speak to Gil. There we go. My inn. Good luck, and my stench will do. If you want information, you should hit up the tavern. It's a hotspot for juicy scuttlebutt. Okay. So there's not any weapons that we need to grab. I will show it off actually, just in case. Yeah, battle axes. That's good for the Vikings, the Mongosh. You can see the knights can equip it. I believe also the thieves, thunder spears, dragoons, Celine bow if you've got any rangers. Boomerang, I'm not too sure. You can equip that, and you've got your Majora harp for your bards as well. And in the armor shop, likewise, got Viking helms. Can guess who that's for. Don't bother buying these. We'll be getting some of these in a second. In fact, I think you can get most of these items in a second. So, maybe not in a second, but later on. But it's if you wish to purchase any. But the thief gloves of Black Cow and the Black Garb specifically, you will be getting in this very town. The entrance to the sewers has been locked ever since monsters appeared inside. I think old man Gil has a key. Perfect. I'll check the inn in a second. Are you looking for a crystal? You should look for Goldor. Its manor is in the marshlands to the south. I think this is the healing place, right? Okay. Let's check what's going on in the inn. So this guy, of course, gives us our job descriptions. So again, black mages have been over, black mages have been over. Dragoons are polearm experts. Their jump ability allows them to deal massive damage while being impervious to enemy attacks. Dark Knights are warriors of the Dark Blade. Their Soul Eater ability allows them to convert their life into extra damage. There you go. They can rest up if need be, and I think we do need be. So let's rest up. Yeah, I did get up to 40k gil as well. If you're following along, you might want to get a bit of gill outside, but it's up to you. Yeah, it's like a log. We will be getting a few items we can sell for a lot of gill later on. And here we get shop. Go level these up to nice even number. Okay, I think we're all good. Is that your ship in the cove? I saw that Goldor lock it down with a giant chain, so it won't be going anywhere soon. Legend says that 4 warriors from the land of darkness came forth and subdued the overflowing light. Goldor is afraid that you four are those warriors of legend. He put a chain on your ship to stop you getting to his crystal. I feel like I've been dreaming for a very long time. I heard that everything in Goldor's manor is made of gold, but he's so afraid someone might steal them that everything's under lock and key. Goldor's manor is in the hills far to the south of here. There's a big scary bog in front of it. What's so scary about it? It's bottomless. Once you fall in, you're not coming out. You can't cross the bottomless bog unless you have Levigrass Shoes. I think Delilah owned a few of those. You can find her in the sewers. Don't know how he does it, but I hear that magic bounces right off Goldor. So, yeah, this is how we should know to speak to Gil to get the Levigrass Shoes. Because we need to get to Goldor, which we need to go over the bog, for which we need Levigrass Shoes. And this guy gives us a bit of clue about how to beat Goldor. Well, let's not worry about that. Let's just play the piano. Fantabulous. It sort of reminds me of like something you might see in the Blues Brothers. They just start randomly dancing, but yeah, it's a nice little funky scene. I like the barman jumping over as well. Yeah, quite good, that one. Right, okay, let's go get the items that are available here. But before we do that, we've got a Moogle to speak to. And we do actually have a letter. So we get Refia up front. There we go. And it's from Taka. Hey, I got this order for Mythal gear recently, so I went into the mines to get some more. I must be getting old. I wasn't able to carry back half the Mythal I used to. It happens. But yeah, no other letters to get at this point. Yeah, just a little note. Anyway, let's go get these items. So we've got a few Gasol greens that we can grab up here. 4 to be precise. There we go. And if we go to the left, and then up at this next juncture, and head onto here, and we can get the black garb, and the thief gloves, and the black cowl. So again, I believe if you've got a thief in your party, they should be able to equip them. There's nothing else up there, so I mean, feel free to explore if you wish, but right, and now we're going to head into our next little area, the Amur Sewers. You might want to save, but yeah, I think we're good to go. In terms of bestiary for floors 1 and 2, should be coming across dark legs, which are like a tarantula, the Gigan toad, and the twin liger. Don't have to worry about Gigan toads, because we'll get a force encounter with them. So yeah, it's just the twin leg and dark legs specifically. But here we go, we've got a Gargan toad and a dark legs. So again, let's put our new abilities to the test. You know what? I shouldn't be wasting Berserkers, should I? Let's go for Delilah. Yeah, she can just use it to cure. Although, you know, preferably prior to prior to get the attack off, and get their attacks off. But oh well. Okay, and yeah, twin ligers tend to appear quite frequently whilst you're here anyway. But I will try to encounter them on this floor. But ooh. Oh well, speak of which. We've got a back attack. And pretty unfortunate. We can attack pretty hard here, so I'm just going to jump. We will use a Blizzarga. There's not really any boss at the end of this place, so don't worry about that. And we'll get a soul eater, and that should hopefully see them off. All being well. And back attacks can be a bit of a pain, but we got through it all right. Okay, awesome. And yeah, here we get the cat claws. Not to be confused with Santa Claus. Sorry, that was a shit joke. So there's no encounters on this floor apart from the fourth encounter, which is right here. Ah, help us, help us. Hey, we're in trouble. We must aid them. So yeah, this is your Gargan Toad. And yeah, Separager was saying in their guide that this is the only encounter in the game with 4 enemies on screen at the same time. Do you believe that? Oh, I mean, you would believe it because it's true. So yeah, enjoy this once in a game time experience. Unfortunately, we've got a couple of characters poisoned, but that's okay. Hopefully we can get these defeated soon enough. All being well. Sure, that could not come soon enough. There we go. Okay. Sorry, one down. Got another cure going. I'll cure the poison after the fight. Although Luna's not looking too healthy, is he? Hopefully we can get these. This was supposed to be a nice, easy battle. So again, maybe you might want to use your Blizzargas for this. Actually, I thought it makes sense. Oh, there we go. A nice chunk of experience there. Not bad at all. I have to help pick your thanks upon you. We thought we were done for. We thought we were the warriors from the legend. But I guess we weren't. Oh well, that's settled then. Ha ha ha. We advise you to head back to town for your own safety. Thank you again. I guess we were getting too old for this. We'll just stay here and rest up a bit and soak up the ambience. Yes, the lovely ambience of the dead rats. Thanks again, eh? So I guess that means you four are the warriors from the legend. I guess it does. I guess that guy was right. Birds don't hit back. What? Okay. Well, oh, of course they're poisoned. I guess maybe we were practicing against birds or something. Okay, let's continue on. And there's quite a few secret passages on this floor. and some pretty decent equipment as well. So here we get a diamond bell for your geomancer, a hammer. Not too sure, maybe for the evoker actually. So yeah, just make sure to grab them. And then to the left, you get some Kaiser Knuckles, that'll be for your monk characters. Poison Dagger, your thief, and some power bases, which is something for our Dragoon. So let's get that on. And let's get out of here. So I believe that's the last of the items as well. So on this floor, you can encounter your usual sort of crew down here, as well as just stropers apparently. I've not actually seen any stropers myself, but so I think if they're rare occurrence, but you should have already had them from the Cave of Tides, so you don't have to worry about searching for them. But if you don't have them in your bestiary, just keep an eye out for them down here. And we should see the twin ligers off. Awesome. Yeah, and I think the Dragoon is some of the coolest. I really dig this armor. That's why, for sort of a reason, I wanted to put Luna as the Dragoon, so that you can sort of to run around as it a bit. Here we go. Yeah, so it's the Stroper enemy that we were looking for, and you'll notice our party are a little bit higher HP. I do apologise, but yeah, I don't know how I missed these, but I did. So this is a sneak preview of what's to come with the party, guys. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed. Alright, so yeah, don't forget to pick up these Stroper enemies in the Amur Sewers at the penultimate floor, just outside Delilah's. Sorry, I used that battle as a bit of a coffee break. Right, well, let's move on. And yeah, this is pretty much the end. Eh? Who are you? What do you want from old Delilah? Why? Delilah. It seems she's the one we're seeking. We should ask her about the Levigrass Shoes. Oi, what about this Levigrass Shoes? Turnip squeezing bashy bazooks like you are four warriors of legend. I don't believe it. I do not, but I don't believe it. But no matter. These are the Levigrass Shoes you seek. Here, catch. Thank you. Watch out! You, I thought you'd already gone back to town. How'd you know those shoes were fake? We only wanted to help you out. We've seen Levigrass Shoes before, and I don't think those look like anything. Well, those didn't look anything like them, is what I meant to say. Delilah. These are rather real legendary warriors. Delilah, give them the Levigrass Shoes. May please? Well, if it's you asking, I don't have much choice, do I? Fine, take them. Thank you. Change Levigrass Shoes. Awesome. Alright, now we can cross the bottomless bog. Thank you for coming this far to help us after all you've been through. Don't mention it, ha ha ha. Come, let's go back. Hold on to me and I'll cast teleport. Sweet. One thing I am a bit curious about is whether we can go down and speak to Delilah. So what I might do is, I'll edit this out, if there's nothing interesting, but yeah, let's see whether Delilah has anything interesting to say. In the meantime, let's go out and just quickly check a saving, just in case something bad happens on my little journey. Okay, so here we are at Delilah. I'm sorry for what I did to you. I've not been able to trust people ever since I was a victim of a betrayal a long time ago. That's why I live down here. Some people might think it's crazy, but home is where the heart is, they say. Okay, then. Didn't mean to speak to again. But yeah, it's pretty interesting, isn't it? We've got a little bed down here. Okay. Yeah, I wonder what's been going on with Delilah then. I'll have to look that up. Alright, let's get out of here. And before we head to where we need to go, I'm just going to rest up at the inn. Yeah, I was curious whether she had anything else to say, to be honest. So, yeah, always worth checking out, right? Anyway, let's get going to Goldor. So originally, this was actually where I was going to do my bestiary hunt for the Amur region, Manor region, whatever. But we did that at the end of the last part. But if you do need to check for the enemies, you've got the Dakota, the Helgaroo, the Black Flan, and the Vulcan. I mean, grasslands. And you've got the Black Flan, the Dakota, the Helgaroo, and the Magician in the forest. We'll just beware of the Vulcan. Apparently in the DS version, if you go down here, you can encounter some enemies from the opposite continent, the Western continent. That doesn't seem to be the case in the Steam version. So, yeah, still got our buddy the Vulcan here. To pick it. I don't really want to use Blizzaga. Actually, no, we will. Yeah, I forgot that the boss of this next dungeon, magic is impervious to it, as we did here at the tavern. So, yeah, it's that fire breath, man. That's makes it a bit dangerous. But thankfully, this next area isn't too bad, especially if you know where you're going. Can get a little bit confusing if you don't know, because you sort of have to do a bit of guesswork. And especially for a first-time player, if you want to sort of search and try and get all the items without using a guide, then you know what? Let's show off this Black Flan fight. I don't think we had this particular encounter. I know we have seen the Black Flans before, but not two of them together. So, and the Vulcan fight's always interesting to show off. I won't show off any more of them. Yeah, there are actually a few Chocobo forests about. Actually, there's certainly one outside Goldor Manor, rather. If you did want a quick trip back to Amur. One day I'll find a consistent pronunciation for it, but that day is not today. Not bad there. It's always missed so far. Hey, and we actually saw a jump attack land. Sweet. But yeah, it's still pretty dangerous. Especially at this point of the game. So, okay, awesome. Chocobo Forest is here, by the way. But we don't need that. So yeah, you do need the Levigrass Shoes. If you don't have them, you will get game over if you enter this place. So just be wary of that. Yeah, I should have mentioned that. I might put an annotation in when you're doing, if anybody's doing their bestiary hunt and sort of exploring around. Don't go too far north, Because there's some statues that'll kill you, and don't go too far south because there's a bog that'll kill you. Okay, so yeah, save the game if you wish. Can be quite a tough boss coming up here actually, but a lot of good treasure as well. So in this area we can find the gold warrior, the gold bear, and the gold eagle. And in this area that we've gone into now, we can find the nightmare, the gold bear, the gold knight, and the lost gold. It did take a while for the lost gold to appear here. But here we've got our gold bear. Now, thankfully, magic is effective against these guys for now. It's just the boss. I will be swapping out to the scholar for the boss. So we will be seeing them again. Just tick off the gold bear from my bestiary list. Yeah, soul eater's pretty good. Can pretty much just use cure to heal up Ingus and soul eater to destroy the enemies. Yeah, the blood sword as well. I don't know whether I mentioned, but it does have a little function where if you attack an enemy normally, it'll drain a little bit of their HP. I'll show it off here actually. Blizzard, cure going in. Yeah, if you notice Ingus, you might have spotted it before, and if you're familiar with Final Fantasy, it would be you may be familiar with the blood sword function. These guys have gold knights. I will say actually, there is a force encounter with the gold knights a little later on, so don't worry if you miss them here. Always best just to grab them. And yeah, I'm not going to waste more MP. Yeah, blood sword is pretty handy in terms of the soul eater ability, because you can sort of get some of your HP back, use your soul eater, and then rinse them a P and sort of you know, have a perpetual soul eater going, because it does do more damage the higher Ingus's HP. Okay, so here we've got 12 chests, and 11 of them are filled with golden swords. If I'm correct, this is the only place in the game you can grab these. But they do sell for quite a bit. They're not very powerful, but you know, if you're like a perfectionist, you might not want to sell any of them, or you might want to at least keep one in your inventory. At the end of that, we get the wyvern claws. Right, so what I'm going to do in this room is I'm going to hunt down the nightmare enemy and the lost coins enemy. So I'll cut to when I find those enemies. But yeah, I'll just be searching in this sort of room. Here we go, nightmares. Yeah, so to be honest, it's the lost coins that took a while for me to find. Yeah, these guys appeared pretty much straight after, so probably won't do any editing. Fortunately, we can inflict sleep on your party if you do get attacked. I think what we'll do is we'll just sort of attack through this, maybe cast an arrow, and hopefully they'll attack Ingus or Ark again. And I believe Stare, does that cast stone? So yeah, just be wary of that as well. Yeah, some pretty oh, of course Ingus didn't actually get his turn in. Okay. You know what, that's a bit of a wasted soul eater as well. Okay, I think in hindsight I probably should have just yeah, thankfully that missed. Should have just attacked with Ingus. But hey ho. There we go, the nightmares are done. Okay. We do get a nice bit of gil from these enemies as well, so always worth fighting. Excellent. Okay, so as I say, this one took a while, but we've got the lost gold. Let's get to. Sorry, it has just switching out of auto battle. I tend to in auto battle, it does speed the battle up. It makes your the animations go a bit faster. So it sort of acts as a little bit of a fast forward function. So that might be quite useful if you're sort of fighting the same enemies over and over. Perhaps I'll show it off in a battle in the next stream, but yeah, this one did take a little while to show up. It wasn't overly long, but again, you'll be glad that I've edited it out. Okay, let's get out of here, and yeah, we'll head into the room that we came from. Okay, I guess this is as good a chance as any to show off the speed of the auto battle. So, yeah, just put in the spells that you want to use, and then, yeah, just click onto auto. Because it's a nice preemptive attack, we don't have to worry about them getting their turn in first. Yeah, there you go. Problem is, obviously, if you're coming up before a boss fight, just remember to press select again to take yourself out of it. Right, so in this hallway, we are going to hunt down a few more bestiary monsters, so I'll edit those in, and this will be in this room. If you want to make progress, just go through this door. You will need a thief or magic key to open it. Yeah, catch you in a sec. Okay, awesome. This is the first enemy that we want. So this is the Gold Warrior. That's a lot of thunder, running quite low on shores actually. So, yeah, so the three enemies that appear in this area are the Gold Warrior, the Gold Bear, which we've already encountered, and the Gold Eagle. But much like the Lost Coins, the Gold Eagle does tend to take a little while to appear. So just be wary of that. And yeah, that'll be our sort of main enemy that we hunt down now. So there we go, that's the Gold Warrior all done with. Okay, so yeah, I'll catch you when we find the Golden Eagle. Hey, again, this one did take a little while, but we've got the Gold Eagle. These guys are weak against wind actually, so you've got your white mage, you can cast arrow. Yeah, as I say, don't be worried if it does take a little while for them to show up, but they will show up eventually. As I say, it's just in that main hall. They can appear elsewhere in the Goldor's Manor, but yeah, I thought this place would be the best place, and then we can get everybody else. Right. Well, now that that's done, before I continue, I am actually going to go to the Chocobo Forest, head back to Amur just to heal up, just because our MP is running low. It's more for the MP than the health. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys in a second. Okay, well, we're back in the Goldor Manor. Let's use the magic key. So let's use the magic key. And yeah, none of the other rooms contain anything. I am going to swap out Ingus's job as well. So he's going to become a scholar again. So feed battle adjustment phase, I should get that before the boss. One thing to remember, when you go to a new job, you do get unequipped. So just make sure to re-equip. And likewise, then changing back to a black mage after this dungeon. Make sure to re-equip him. Not speaking from experience, of course, but anyway, we go along here. And there's a little secret passage we can take in this room, and it does cut quite a lot of detour out. I am keeping him in the back row, and yeah, just keep going left. I am keeping Ark in the back row for now. Okay, before we go up, I am just going to get Ark accustomed to his new job. Okay, sweet. Should be good to go now. So let's heal up. Sweet. And yeah, let's go into Goldor. So keeping Ark in the back row. This next boss is impervious to magic attacks, which is why I thought best to swap to a scholar, because you can still use the items to inflict magic damage. So I could have used a mage for that, but scholar, of course, deals double damage. You will not take my crystal. Instead, you will take a self-rushing. Alright, buddy. So this guy has 9,000 HP. Yeah. As always, make sure to turn off your auto battle. So I'm going to attack with the dragoons, because I think the dragoons are doing about 500 per hit, whereas the jump does about 750. Okay, so if he uses protect, if Goldor uses protect, you can use the scholar's study ability, and that'll dispel the protect as well. We've got a few bomb arms, and we've got an Arctic wind, so we'll use the bomb arms on him. Yeah, we'll do a preemptive cure there, and let's get a soul eater going. As always, doing a couple of hits per round, so let's be wary of that. Well, fingers crossed, we should get this done in no time. So, as I say, 9,000, he did 1.5k there, so we're on 2k, and this should put him down to 3k, so yeah, so yeah, it should be done in about 3 rounds, all being well. It's all good with me. We get another bomb arm. Again, just a safety cure them more than anything. And I think, you know, these are the there we go, so it's used protect, so hopefully we get a cure in. I don't know what the Soul Eater would be affected by protect. I'm guessing not. I reckon we should be able to do it. I'm not going to dispel the protect. We'll use another bomb arm, and then yeah, I think we should be able to get this in this round potentially. Mandara, eek. Fortunately, it does mean Luna's gonna lose. Okay, so I guess it does affect that. That's fine. What we can do then is, I think Ingus is the slowest, so if we dispel the protect, if we get a Phoenix down going, you know what, I think that's going to be a little... it's going to maybe attack with Ingus, but I'll tell you why I'm not doing that. Because I don't know if he'd have got his attack in first, and yeah, might have just got rid of Luna straight away. It'll be handy to get this experience, so, but yeah, looks like things have gone in the right order for us. So again, sometimes that's how it is. Okay, let's get these attacks off. Well, cosmetics impervious. We'll just do attacks. I'm not going to waste another bomb arm. I think we should be all good. There we go. So, yeah, thankfully we were able to get the experience in for Luna. So, yeah, it can be a bit of a tough fight. You know, maybe I should have used the jump ability a little bit more as well. There we go. Again, a nice bit of gill from that. Yeah, stay away. If I can't have a crystal, neither will you, bruh. It's not very nice, is it? He broke it. Crystal is mine. By the heavens, what's going to happen to the world now? We've got to make our exit and find out. Wait, first things first, let us acquire this key and free our ship from its bond. Dingus always a smart one. That's sweet. Got the chain key, not bad. Yeah, we'll backtrack out of here. So, I will show getting out of this place, and then we'll cut to the get into the ship. But again, if you just follow the path you came in here, tell you what we will do as well. We'll change art to a black mage. So, there you go. Back to your magey goodness. There you go. Okay, and yeah, just head right through there, right through here, and should be all good to go. As long as you don't get caught. The encounter rate seems pretty fair for that area. No, it did actually take me a while to get the encounters to get Ark accustomed to his job, and yeah, you can see here. I think we pretty much had the one encounter. So yeah, I'll meet you back in Amur. Anyway, here we are outside Amur, and let's see what this. Oh, let's see what this key does. I didn't want to change, of course. So, before we go into the next section, guys, the next sort of story segment will stop us being able to sail in the water at all. So this is your last chance to get any of the water encounters, both on the surface world and on the floating continent. You can always fly back to the floating continent here if you need to get anything that you might have missed there. Otherwise, we can sail here. So the only enemy we need to encounter on the water, on the surface world, is a sea dragon. So yeah, I'll cut to when we find that. Here we go. So we've got the sea dragon. Took a little while to appear, but again, not too long. So weak to thunder, of course. Then yeah, just your usual, really. So yeah, it's basically the sea serpent but blue. That was pretty menacing. And yeah, just make sure you have this guy beaten. So you can get him in your inventory, your bestiary. Fortunately, he just got beaten there. See doodle. Okay, let's go heal him up. But yeah, we're going to do a bit of a bestiary, obtain a few creatures for a bestiary now. So Right, so we've all cured up. So now we're going to head to the central continent. These are some optional areas. We'll be exploring a little more fully in part 11. Let me just get my map out. So you don't have to. Again, if you'd rather skip them out, feel free. But you'll also be doing a bit of story stuff in the next part as well. But specifically on this island, we're looking for a needle monkey, Helgaroo mage, Catobla pass, and a sorcerer. And there's a sorcerer. Now, just as a point of note, apparently the sandworm can appear here. When I tried to find the sandworm, it just either is a very rare enemy or it's just not appearing for me at all. But we will go to the sandworm location once I've gotten all of these enemies logged. So don't worry, I will tell you where to find the sandworm, and maybe we'll get lucky and it will appear on this island. Apparently it appears in the forests on this island, so might well keep an eye out there. Here we go, we've got the Helgaroo mage. So again, the same old really. If we get a bit of Blizzaga going. Let's get a Cell Heater. Do deal pretty heavy damage, don't they? There you go. Won't be hopping anymore, will ya? Always feels like a bit of a waste of that Soul Eater then. But hey ho. It's a good attack. Awesome, so we've got the Catobla pass and the Needle Monkey. I'll try a little jump, why not? Another Blizzaga, a Cure, and another Soul Eater. Again, I hope you don't mind me putting these bestiary searches on the world map at the end of the video. If you're not interested in them, of course, feel free to skip. I'll try to remember to put like an annotation or something on. But yeah. Oh, Bull. And Bully's special prize. Okay. So our last enemy that we need is a sandworm, and the place where I found it easiest, or most common for me, was over on this sort of northwest continent. Now, one thing to note, do not go into this area. There's a castle area. If you're going to go round, if you're going to go to it or from it or wherever, just go around a long way, because going through it will commence the next story segment, and we don't want to go there just yet. But what we do want to do is, sorry, that's a bit of a long little explanation, but we do want to explore these marshlands here to the south of the castle area. So we get off our boat. Guess we can't get off there. Okay, this will do. Yeah, and this is where I found the sandworm. There we go. So, again, I think Blizzaga should do a nice bit of damage to it. Get everybody cured up, and Dingus can just attack. Take that off my little list. Again, I have uploaded all my notes onto Google Drive, so if you wanted to see what I'm reading off of, feel free. But, you know, as I say, my handwriting is pretty appalling. So, yeah, you've got these videos to help translate, right? Okay, nice. Let's get back on our ship. Okay, and yeah, we'll head over to Amur, and then if anybody has sort of skipped this, then they won't get lost as to where we're going next, which is that central island. So I guess in the meantime, yeah, thanks everybody for watching this part in particular, especially if you stuck around for a little bestiary segment. Appreciate it, guys, and yeah, we'll catch you in the next part when we'll be exploring quite a big city, probably the biggest city in Final Fantasy III, or definitely really. We've got another tough boss fight, but lots of treasure as well, so it's going to be quite a good part for us in terms of collectibles. But until then, yeah, cheers for watching, guys, and we'll catch you